the silence between us. I met Anna when I was 26. She was luminous in the kind of way that made everything else feel muted. We worked in the same office building, she in legal, me in finance, and we bumped into each other one rainy morning in the elevator. She held a steaming cup of coffee in one hand, umbrella dripping in the other, and still managed to smile like the sun had followed her in. Within 6 months, we were inseparable. I won't bore you with cliches about how perfect everything seemed at the beginning, though it did. She laughed at all my bad jokes. I memorized her coffee order and brought it every morning. We danced barefoot in the kitchen. We built a life out of small, perfect moments. Or so I thought. The first crack appeared in the 3rd year of our marriage. It was subtle, too subtle for me to notice right away. A longer pause before answering a question. A missed call she never returned. A look in her eyes that didn't quite meet mine. At the time, I chalked it up to stress. We were both working long hours, barely seeing each other during the week. I told myself it was normal, that every couple went through this. But the silence started to grow between us like fog on glass, blurring everything that once felt clear. Then came the night that changed everything. It was a Thursday. I got home early for once, arms full of takeout, and the hope of rekindling something. Anything. The apartment was quiet. No music, no television, no sign of Anna. I wandered into the bedroom to hang up my coat, and that's when I saw it. Her phone, left carelessly on the nightstand, lit up with a message. Last night was incredible. I can't stop thinking about you. I stared at the screen, my heart thudding in my chest like a warning drum. My first reaction wasn't anger. It was confusion, denial. Surely it was a joke, a misunderstanding. My Anna couldn't be that Anna, but she was. Over the next few days, I fell into a kind of trance. I read every message, every photo, every emoji-laced confession that ripped another piece of me apart. His name was Ethan. They'd met at her gym 6 months ago. It started with friendly texts, then dinners, then weekends when I thought she was visiting her sister. I didn't confront her right away. Maybe I wasn't ready to see the truth in her eyes. Or maybe I still hoped, stupidly, that there was some explanation that would undo everything I'd just seen. When I finally did ask her, 3 days later, after dinner, my voice barely above a whisper, she didn't lie. She didn't deny it. She just stared at me for a long time before saying, "I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. Didn't want to hurt me." As if the betrayal had been accidental. As if every kiss she gave him wasn't stolen from the life we built together. She moved out 2 weeks later, packed her things with quiet efficiency, as if it were just another task to be completed. I helped her carry the boxes down, numbly, because what else was there to do? Rage would have consumed me, and tears felt useless. I just wanted it to be over. But it wasn't, because when someone betrays you like that, it doesn't just end with their departure. The wound festers. It grows voices. Was I not enough? Did I miss the signs? Was she ever really mine? I found myself scrolling through old photos late at night, try to pinpoint the moment she stopped loving me. Was it at that beach trip, when her smile didn't quite reach her eyes? Or the Christmas when she hugged me a little too quickly? People talk about heartbreak like it's a clean break. Like you cry, scream, heal, and move on. But real heartbreak, the kind that comes from betrayal, doesn't crack you. It unravels you. Slowly, quietly. You lose pieces of yourself you never knew were vulnerable. Your confidence, your ability to trust, your belief in the goodness of the person you loved. Months passed. I went to therapy. I stopped blaming myself for her choices. I started running, first a block, then a mile, then 6. I changed jobs. I repainted the walls in the apartment. I even threw away the mug she left behind, the one with the chipped handle she refused to replace. And one morning, I woke up and realized I hadn't thought of her in days. That's the thing they don't tell you about healing. It doesn't announce itself. It tiptoes in through small victories. A day without pain, a night of laughter, a new friend, a breath that doesn't feel heavy. I saw Anna again, nearly a year later. A mutual friend's wedding. She looked the same, beautiful, poised. She smiled when she saw me, like we were old friends who simply drifted apart. I smiled back, but I didn't feel the ache I thought I would. There was no anger, no longing. Just the quiet realization that I had survived something that once felt impossible. She walked away first, and I let her. Because some stories aren't meant to be rewritten. Some loves aren't meant to be rescued. And sometimes, the silence that grows between two people isn't empty. It's full of everything left unsaid.